Hey everybody, it's that time again to do the talk about E3 this year. So
We're a
might
bit
as well
late this time, but oh wells.
let's go ahead and proceed on with that. So
Oy.
so
We
you're gonna
should.
This
Yeah,
so
we're gonna start with EA first since they were the first one to host.
and now for the next category.
No,
No.
gotta have to talk about them somewhat.
I know, it's okay. Go ahead though, go ahead.
Okay, how did it start again? Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna say that comic was meh. Oh yeah, now I remember how it started. Oh yeah, it started out it started out where the freaking guys got on each wearing the Tom Brady jerseys. And of the new Man game, of course, and what's new gonna have story mode.
I must have missed the jerseys, but
Yeah, they were all wearing Tom Brady's. I hate that freaking guy. He's a fucking cheater.
Who in
But
the world would want to
anyway,
wear a Tom Brady?
Not really.
you got me. But anyway, the Madden NFL 18 is gonna have story mode. Did I give a shit about it? Hell no.
Unless they've never had story mode on them before. I mean that's something new.
I mean, I kind of figured it's gonna.
more sports.
I kind of figured it's gonna happen since that FIFA game had a story mode last year. So now, already now is NBA Live that has story mode. Do I care less? Nope.
I think NBA Live does have a story mode.
Really?
Yeah.
To some extent, I don't remember exactly how it works, but it has something like a story mode. Also, I don't know why, and this was kind of a recurring thing throughout several conferences. It started with EA. What's with bringing YouTubers into the event?
You got me.
Good question, honestly.
Honestly, I felt bad for the one
Even
guy.
though neither one of them.
I felt bad for the one guy who was trying to advertise, basically to talk about Need for Speed, because he looked so fucking nervous up there.
Well, standing in front of thousands and millions of people, I can understand that.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not like he had. I don't even think he had time to really rehearse anything. It wasn't like a scripted thing for him, at least. So it's like he just looks so nervous up there compared to like the guys who are paid to read the scripted bullshit that's said at these conferences.
They even interviewed some of the football players, which I didn't really care for.
Okay, it's EA. They have sports.
Yeah. But it wasn't that all, at least. At least they were talking about the game.
Honestly, the only two things they had of worth there, or one thing and then sort of another thing. The only thing they had of worth was Battlefront 2, which is what we should have freaking got 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned before, but a few years, like last year, that Battlefront 1 was a remake or something.
Wait, what?
Battlefront, it was a remake to the one on the PS2.
I don't actually know what it was supposed to be. I just remember it did not have much content and people were pissed.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, and Battlefront 2 is going to have story mode now.
Yeah, which is why people were pissed.
Surprised, honestly.
But
So
why would we do that? Why would people complain about mode?
Because it's a Star Wars game. And plus, the older the older Battlefront games had story modes, and so like then they come out with this supposed reboot, and the only thing it has is shooting people online. So it seems as a severe downgrade from previous Battlefront games. Oh yeah, they also have this game called A Way Out, which
Oh wait.
Wait, you know.
kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
looks
it's-
interesting.
Let me see here. Oh,
It's not one player though.
action
It's
adventure,
only
yeah,
online
multiplayer.
only.
It's not
It is-
online only. You can play couch multiplayer as well.
Yep.
Yeah. But still
Comes
no one player, which is kind of stupid. If you ask me.
And it'll be out pretty much next year. First half of next year, at least.
2018.
Get ready for a lot of madness, E3. And then they showed like 5 seconds of Anthem before they immediately went on to NBA Live 18.
Anthem. I don't know what the fuck that game is. I'm like,
It's
what is Anthem?
BioWare. It's a new BioWare IP.
What
Okay.
game? What game is this?
Anthem.
Not
Anthem.
Anthem, but Anthem.
No, I heard Anthem. Just trying to
Why
find
would
out.
anybody confuse that for Ansem?
Cause the way how it sounds, just
I
saying.
clearly said Anthem, not Ansem.
No, I clearly heard Anthem for sure.
Yeah.
But just confused why it's going to be coming out at the end of next year, though.
What?
To get this game here, I figured man, this time it'd say the least till the next year's E3 maybe.
Anthem?
Yeah, since this is supposed to release next year at the end of the year. I'm just surprised. I mean, unless they just want to show what they got so far on it.
They showed that it was at least in a functional build during, I think, Microsoft's conference. So
Okay.
it's not like it's in early. It's not like it's in super early development. It's at least it has some completed parts of it based on what I saw.
Oh, okay.
According to it, apparently it was originally teased back at E3 2014.
So 3
I
years
don't
ago.
remember that. So what's new about NBA 18? Can you remember?
Some kind of mode where you can either play in a stadium, or like on a street, ball area, basically on a street court, basically.
That's new.
Yeah.
And you can basically build your renown. I'm not actually sure how it works, but that's the only
Yeah.
notable thing I remember.
I would be thrilled, but I retired from NBA Live years ago. Yeah. I could care less about that game.
Ah,
But that Need for Speed game, what you think about that Need for Speed game?
It's Need for Speed.
Yeah, that's why I said the Need for Speed.
oh, the Need for Speed Payback.
Yeah.
It's Need for Speed. Nobody cares.
Oh my god. The problem I had with that trailer was too many slowdowns. That's in slow motion. They just love using the slow motion effect like crazy.
Feels legit.
Well, you see, they had it in GTA 5, so they figured, hey, we need to use this for like every car game ever.
Oh,
So
and
it's
you see how that one car just slightly hit the fucking truck and it just flipped over. Freaking logic, if you ask me.
From reading, if they were actually trying to go down to the underworld to stop them and all, be kind of interested in a little bit more.
I keep telling myself I may try out Need for Speed. I never do.
Not a big fan of it.
Well,
I
it's a
don't really
racing
remember.
game, and there's so many other better racing games.
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. Woohoo!
Well, also, if you have a Switch, you can buy Fast RMX, which is, basically the F-Zero we still haven't gotten.
Oh yeah, that'd been going too.
All right. So what else they showed at EA?
Fucking nothing.
That's about it. So
Yeah.
Besides
So
Battlefield DLC, but that was about it.
any
Battlefield 1,
all
yeah.
right. Before we move on to the next conference, any thoughts on EA?
Not really.
Painfully average.
My thoughts on it: nothing new. It's same shit every year. They're always gonna suck. I never expect them to win anyway. So
Honestly, EA had a better conference than Bethesda, but we'll get to that in a minute.
yeah. At least EA conference wasn't that dull as it was last year.
Oh, I heard that. I know Sony won it.
No. Sony far from won this E3.
Oh, really? They lost? Wow.
It's more like a tie. But I'm gonna keep that opinion till the end of this discussion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sony did not win this E3.
I'm surprised, honestly. Alright, so what's next?
We'll talk about that in a minute, but yeah. Alright, so Microsoft
Microsoft
actually
here.
had a decent conference. They've had a really good one.
Oh my goodness. Since I'm not really an Xbox fan, how can I say this? I guess they did all right. But
Well, you don't have to be well, you know, you can admit when a company you don't like does something right.
Start
It's just
inserting
not a
the
fan.
start
But-
inserting the anonymous jokes about the Xbox One X.
oh yeah, Xbox
Oh,
One
yeah.
X got announced and it's gonna be $500. Technically, again.
Xbox One X.
Wasn't that the first thing they unveiled? I was actually about 10 minutes late to the conference, but was that the first thing they showed?
I think
Yeah, I believe
so.
so. Yeah.
So yeah, Project Scorpio now officially has a
Oh
name.
yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, I remember they showed that long ass introduction. Then they showed the Xbox X.
X marks the spot.
Yeah. That introduction was really long. It just showed the lady like holding the controller. It
I
was
just want to know like,
long.
how many people are gonna buy this thing.
Probably not a lot.
Because 4K hasn't caught on that much as far as I know at this point. And it's just if you have an Xbox One or an Xbox One S, then what use would the X have at this point?
So what
would
exactly
say-
is the X anyway compared to the S?
I would say PS4 Pro in a nutshell.
Well, that's basically what the Xbox One X is. It's basically a PS4 Pro, but you know, just slap the Xbox logo on it.
It's gonna look the same thing like the PS4 Pro.
No,
compared to the default
it does
one.
not look the same. It's basically just a smaller Xbox One.
It comes with some of the. I'm talking about graphic wise.
I'm not actually sure. Supposedly, this thing is supposed to be like one of the most powerful consoles ever developed. I'm not actually sure about that, but I mean,
Oh yeah,
I
I'm
don't
actually.
have use for the thing because I don't even have a 4K TV, and I don't care about 4K because
Me neither.
1080p works for me.
Yeah, same here. Oh, I could say I'm excited for Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Oh yeah, they did show that at the
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Funny story. I almost missed that trailer because my computer had blue screen during the conference.
That's
So I,
hilarious. Square Enix.
so I had to watch it on my Wii U.
Yeah, it's Square Enix, but it was advertised at the Microsoft conference.
Episode 1. So it's just going to be more than one.
Basically, they go the Telltale route and release it in episodes.
Yeah, it's an interactive game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you played
Right,
any of
I'm sure I see
Telltale
now.
games, you basically know how Life is Strange is gonna work, at least in that regard. I've never actually played Life is Strange. I'm not actually interested in that game. But
So I'm the only one that cares for it.
Pretty much, yeah.
unless Kevin cares about it, which I don't know if he does.
I have no clue.
Hmm.
So Crackdown 3
So what else?
from
I do
Microsoft.
not remember shit about that game.
I never played it at all, so I wouldn't know.
I
Somebody knows about it.
just remember Terry Crews being in that freaking trailer.
I saw part of that, and that was funny. Because it's Terry Crews.
Well, what about Eli? What about Elijah Wood? Or what's that? Another conference?
That was in... Was that in Ubisoft's conference?
Oh yeah. Yeah. See, oh my goodness. Funny story. I don't remember Microsoft conference that well. Because most of the shit I saw on Microsoft, I didn't really care for.
I only cared about a few things, but
Lucky Days, Super Lucky Day.
Super Lucky's Tale.
Yeah,
Which
that's
I was
not.
surprised to see that at a Microsoft showing of all things, but surprisingly, it looks good.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's a Xbox exclusive. I done research after all. So,
Actually, okay, they use that word way too much. It's actually not. It's exclusive. It's also playable on PC, so technically, it's not exclusive to the Xbox.
always
It's
say
just
that.
a home console you can buy it on if you actually want to buy it on home console. But it actually looked like a decent game.
Yeah, it looks like Ukulele and Banjo-Kazooie and
Oh,
Congress Bad
slow.
Fur Day.
Lady.
Oh, here we go again.
I didn't say that time. It's
You said it, Celtics.
I said Lady.
I definitely heard
Maybe
lady.
because my freaking connection is breaking out.
I think that might have
Yes,
been
my
it.
Discord is ass right now.
So skipping for.
Guess what was at the event? Minecraft.
Boo.
So moving on from
I
Minecraft.
don't know why they keep advertising this game. It's like nobody.
Ori and the Wisp.
Oh, I was excited to see that.
What, Ori?
It looks cool.
I've played the first one. I haven't been able to beat it because it runs like shit on this computer, unfortunately. So, at some point, I'm gonna buy an Xbox One.
I keep meaning to play it.
One? Never.
Well,
Okay, this press conference actually gave me a reason to actually buy the fucking thing for once. So I'm gonna get one at some point because I do want the original Ori, and then I'm gonna buy this game, among a few others.
so you can see a Thieves next.
The game actually
to
looks
see a
kind of
thief.
fun, but I'm not really sure.
Well,
If you're in the Pirates
Too
and
bad.
such, and yeah, sure.
too bad it's only exclusive to the Xbox One.
It's on the PC too.
Yeah, you play PC as well.
Yeah.
Again, they
Saying
use
they
that
got-
word way too
Damn it.
freely.
To have it.
Again,
Yeah.
Microsoft used the word exclusive way too freely because you can technically buy like most of this shit on PC.
Yup.
And
It's not gonna be on the PlayStation. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, no, because Rare is owned by Microsoft, so no, you're not.
Nope.
You're never going to see it on PlayStation.
If only they haven't left Nintendo.
It wasn't
Or
a matter of
Sony.
that. It was a matter of Microsoft bought Rare.
Yeah.
so that leaves us with the State of Decay 2 Advanced Zombie surviving games. And then this is for you.
Oh, I think I might remember this.
Oh, did it show the Horizon Dawn DLC trailer there?
The what?
Horizon Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn, you meant?
Yeah.
Sony Interactive Entertainment.
Oh, wait, that's Sony exclusive. Never mind.
Yeah, I gotta wait till Sony.
You
Yeah.
fool!
We're not there yet, but yeah, another zombie game. It's just open world now.
If this is the game I'm thinking of, at one point this game had really janky animation.
Ooh.
Like in the trailer, like some of the animations look kind of not really sure how to describe that, but some of the animations look really bad.
Yeah. I was
Like,
probably
this-
going on
the animations
Facebook
should
just to
look
get
like an
entertained while that's
alpha.
going on.
I mean, the last State of Decay game was 2013. This was about a few years ago.
Hey, Lagaya.
Hi.
And now you're in. We've been doing discussion. We've just been doing discussion. But you're in now.
Yeah, we already discussed about EA, and now we're talking about Microsoft.
Don't give two shits about EA or Microsoft, so I didn't
Okay.
even watch E3, so
And then you're probably fine after these two.
except for the PlayStation conference.
We haven't got there yet, so
Oh, okay.
we're getting there. We're about done with Microsoft anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So-
I'll say Microsoft was at least showing a lot of gameplay.
Not that CG shit.
Ubisoft.
We ain't there yet.
So I'll
So
say that
it's-
Microsoft kind of started off a bit slow, but then like it started picking up near the middle.
True.
But I think Microsoft definitely had a stronger conference than they've had in the past. So I think Microsoft did really good this year.
Yeah, I can't wait for Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Oh yeah, they showed that. Oh yeah, we missed a few things. They showed that, and they also showed that Code
Oh.
Vein game.
For a second, I thought that was freaking Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 or something.
Nope. Dragon
No,
Ball
it's-
Fighter Z.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, that game looked. Yeah, it actually kind of reminded me a little bit of like the Super Butoden games, just better.
Oh, yeah,
to
good
me,
times.
it plays like to me, it's supposed to play like Guilty Gear, which I am extremely happy for.
Yeah, the only Dragon Ball Z game I played was the one on the PS2, the first one.
So Budokai.
Yeah.
That game's aged bad.
Dragon Fighter Z.
Frickin' Hercule.
Yeah, it definitely comes out next year.
I don't know. One of Hercule's super attacks in Budokai was hilarious.
Was it Present Bomb?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was so fun to do back in the day.
That was funny.
Yeah, they showed that off, and then they showed off Code Vein, which I'm not sure what that's supposed to be.
Me neither. Didn't even look it up.
Some people are saying it's supposed to be like an anime Dark Souls.
Could. Huh.
Hmm.
Might be fun.
Yeah, it's something interesting.
But yeah, Microsoft though, pretty strong conference overall, I think.
Pretty much, yeah.
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 So I was actually surprised.
It was a good conference. It was a good conference only because I'm excited for Life is Strange, Before the Storm.
Can't say I'm as enthusiastic, but all right.
So
Now we'll move on to Bethesda.
Oh god, that conference was so fucking bad. What the fuck just happened?
Oh, here we go.
Yes, this was easily the worst conference.
It was too fucking short. Not
Yeah,
only
that
it was
was the
freaking
problem.
short,
That wasn't the problem. The problem was there was fucking nothing.
all this shit was fucking auto scrolling. Not auto scrolling, but Elder
also
Scrolls.
fucking Skyrim.
God damn it! Now they fucked me up. Fuck.
Didn't they show like a whole bunch of? Didn't they show like a whole bunch of VR stuff?
Yeah.
Doom.
That was Sony's. We'll get to that later.
Well, Doom has a virtual reality one they're doing. Well, that never has PC.
Yeah, they have Doom VR and then Fallout VR.
Yeah, Fallout 4 VR. That was it.
But yeah, all they talk about was Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls and the new one that just came out not too long ago. But
Elder Scroll,
only
Morrowind
thing,
Online.
yeah, the only thing I'm hyped for is the Evil Within 2.
Yeah, that's kind of promising.
I actually
Yeah.
forgot that existed.
Yeah,
Yeah, you Within 2's coming out.
that's the only game they showed that interested me. The Evil Within 2.
Well, there are a lot of people interested in the new Wolfenstein, but otherwise, Fallout VR, Doom VR, Skyrim on the Switch, which we already knew existed. They only showed off basically the amiibo.
Yup.
Wolfenstein.
Oh yeah.
Like that
I
could've
think they
been
showed.
built on
I think they
models.
showed the motherfucker in the Link costume.
Yeah, that was the point.
Yeah.
See, Wolfenstein 2, that comes out about near Halloween this year. And Evil Within 2, that's the 13th of October this year.
On Friday. Comes out on that Friday the
Oh.
13th.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
I'm pretty sure it was on purpose.
Funny how freaking Sebastian he looks a lot younger than he was in the first game.
Technology.
Yeah, I mean, because they did say the game takes place after 3 years from the first game. So now I want to know, is Ruben going to be in it?
I'm just wondering now how Elder Scrolls is going to work on, Android and such.
I guess nobody don't know about Evil Within but
you
me.
talking about Elder Scrolls Legends?
Yes.
No, that's a card game.
Oh, well, that makes sense then.
They just had Skyrim content now for it.
Or, we played on PC as well, but I was just wondering how that's going to work out. But okay, card game, though, that
They
makes
showed off
sense.
the
Then.
Morrowind expansion for Elder Scrolls Online.
Okay. How about Quake Champions? Anybody see anything about that one, though?
I got to try it out when I went to PAX.
How was it?
It was fucking amazing.
Well,
And
that's
I'm not
kinda-
really into first-person shooters, but this one's a really it's an arena shooter, so
It's promising then.
yeah.
They showed some gameplay during the event, which actually does look kind of fun.
And available on PC.
What?
Fable.
No,
Okay.
some of Quake Champions being on PC. That's
Oh.
only available at the moment.
I thought you said like Fable. I'm like, who gives a
but
shit?
you were talking
No.
about, Skyrim and Fallout paid mods.
Really?
Hey, what's that?
You have to
They
pay
have
for
to
modding
pay-
the game.
They brought up this creation club, which basically means people make mods, and then you pay to use those mods.
Oh, I
wow.
had a feeling.
Actual money for mods.
Nah, not worth it.
Technically it
And the
doesn't
stupid is that
affect. Technically it doesn't affect me because I'm not that interested. So I could care less about that.
I just think it's stupid that they're doing this for PC as well, considering that you can just download Nexus Mod Manager and fucking get mods on Nexus mods for Skyrim and Fallout for free. Like, what's the point of this?
It's a good question, honestly.
Nobody's gonna use it.
I damn sure ain't gonna use it.
Well, the people
Because who
who
would-
mod their games are not gonna use it either because they can just get mods for free.
Yep.
Like, they're not gonna pay to do something that they can just do for free already.
Yeah, y'all done fucked up.
You guys keep going. I'll
Everybody's
be right
pissed
back.
about this creation.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah, just everybody's pissed about this creation club. Just no, Bethesda, no.
So what else they show off in Bethesda?
Besides those, not a lot.
So yeah, any final thoughts on Bethesda before we move on?
I like how it was set up, kind of like a theme park attraction looking thing.
Oh yeah, no longer is introduction. that I forgot about.
Otherwise, just this conference sucked.
It sucked ass. My final thoughts. Like, what happened?
Bethesda did not give a shit. That's what happened.
Just like EA, they just don't fucking care.
I would talk about Devolver Digital, but I didn't actually watch it.
Me neither.
I didn't
Apparently,
either.
though, it was one of the weirdest things ever done. Ever at E3.
I didn't see it, so
I don't know why.
can't say much about
I'm
it.
just reading where it says the unveiling of screen pay technology allowing users to pay for games by literally throwing money at their monitor.
What?
Lol.
My money at the monitor?
Yes.
It's an online joke with people.
Yeah, I was just being sarcastic.
Oh, and since I'm reading Ubisoft's thing, Microsoft also unveiled Assassin's Creed Origins for them,
Oh, yeah.
which
Another game we didn't talk
Actually looks
about,
good.
Assassin's Creed.
actually looks cool. I just don't get how the freaking hawk works.
Yeah.
It's like a drone.
For some reason, I see that Hawk as saying use Hawk from Mulan.
No, this thing is literally a
I know.
drone to
Oh.
survey the surrounding environment. How does it work? I don't know how it works. It just does.
I really don't freaking care how it works. I ain't buying it.
I might. It actually looks like a pretty decent game. Now, speaking of Ubisoft,
Another shitty ass conference. Yeah, they showed the freaking South Park fractured butthole, but no gameplay still. But at least there's release date for it, 13th.
I'm
if I
pretty sure
got that
nobody
right.
actually wants to see the fractured butthole. That would just
Yeah,
be weird.
I know, butthole as in B-U-T W-H-O-L-E.
yes, we know. We've seen the title.
Yup.
Anyways, I've
It's-
seen a lot of people say that Ubisoft had like the best conference at this E3. Like, what conference was I watching then?
Yeah.
Because there was. To me, this was unimpressive.
It was.
Somewhat random Miyamoto.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Plus Rabid.
Oh, before we get to the rabbit shit, they spent like 20 minutes talking to Miyamoto before they show up the gameplay.
Well, it's Miyamoto. You can.
I mean,
kinda get away with that.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it's Miyamoto. We glad to see him, but I mean, it'd be great if he showed off the gameplay, then talk about Miyamoto. I was like, you just show some gameplay already.
Well, they did show gameplay, and despite the stupid idea for a crossover, the game looks fun.
I mean,
Like that's probably the
I'm gonna
most
say right
fun
now,
about it.
as soon as I saw the trailer, I liked it at first. When I saw more of it, I'm like, okay, I don't think it's gonna be great.
Well,
Why I
yeah,
gotta do it?
I actually think the game looks fun, and
Why I
that's
gotta
probably
do
the
a
worst
fucking
part about
Rabbids?
it because it's Mario and Rabbids, and nobody likes the Rabbids.
Oh, that game. Oh.
But the game actually looks good.
But why I gotta do it fucking rabbits?
It's hilarious,
They don't
so.
they don't even look like they're that annoying in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
honestly,
like-
looks funny.
it looked like a game from the looks of it. Kind of like Mario Party in a way.
People kept comparing the gameplay to XCOM, which I've actually never played XCOM, but it does look like a pretty good strategy game, so I'm probably gonna pick it up at some
Well, yeah,
point.
it's the first time I've seen Nintendo at Ubisoft. That caught me by surprise.
So I'm actually looking forward to this game.
Yeah, me too.
My eyes set on Mario Odyssey, but we'll get to that later.
Jeez.
Yeah, because that's last.
So
Yeah.
that happened, and then most of this conference was CG, from what I recall.
Yeah, like South Park Fresh Butthole. That was one of them. Oh, and
Whether- that doesn't
oh,
count
and
as
there's
CG,
more sing.
because animated drawings do not count as CG.
Oh, and there's more singing and dancing.
Me.
Well, in all fairness, they didn't have a lot of that at this conference. They were actually more down to earth this time. Though what was funny about that was that basically the girl who was up there, who
Yeah.
introduced Just Dance 2018, she basically said,
Yeah.
"Hey, the game's coming out. Bye."
Short and sweet to the point.
Yeah, she basically said, "Hey, this game's coming out like this year. Later," and then just left. So I actually thought I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
they should at Ubisoft.
Oh, that one pirate game. What was it?
Skull and Bones?
There you go. Which they actually showed gameplay for that one
Oh man.
after a CG trailer, but they
So
showed.
what's it
gameplay.
about again? I need to refresh my memory on this one.
It's basically an online pirate game. It's not. quite-
Oh yeah, it's the
PvP.
online shit. Yeah, no wonder I didn't remember that shit because I don't really care for too many online games. That's the thing.
If they do it right, I think this game could be fun.
Yeah.
It comes out next year in the second half, so surely, hopefully it will.
Well, it's Ubisoft, so I need to actually see review scores and everything before that happens, even though I usually don't trust that shit, but I actually want to see what it looks like beforehand before I even consider buying it.
At least, yeah.
Because it's Ubisoft and it's kind of hard to trust Ubisoft because they fuck too much shit up.
I know, right? Wait, I think South Park comes out on October 17th.
Let me check.
13th.
17.
Okay, 17th.
Yep, it's on Tuesday.
Alright. So
They
my
also
bad,
showed something
folks.
called Starlink Battle for Atlas.
There's no link for it, but yeah, it seems something to
There
look
was
forward
part
to.
of the trailer that looked like the PS4 controller had like all this shit attached to it. And I'm just like, that looks like a mess.
Gosh,
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
It kind of looks like some shit you would see for Skylanders, almost.
Hey, what looks like a mess again?
Starling Battle for Atlas.
Oh. Didn't
Which
care
is-
for that one.
Surprisingly, getting a release on the Switch, one of the very few games actually getting a
Switch,
port on that thing.
PS4, and Xbox One. Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, Ubisoft, are any of these other games going to be coming to Switch? No? Okay.
Alright, so any final thoughts on Ubisoft?
Oh, wait, we haven't talked about... Okay, other thing. They had
Oh,
a
we ain't-
trailer
we ain't
for
really talk
Assassin's Creed
We ain't really talk about Just Dance. Besides
Because
the whole
nobody
singing and
cares
dancing
about
crap.
Just Dance.
It's just a dance game. Dancing
Yeah.
game mostly, so there you go.
What is one thing that annoyed me about this conference? They kept saying that like all this stuff was actually captured in game. It's
Yeah.
like, no, it fucking wasn't.
Yeah, they say it all. They say that shit all the time.
It's like it's painfully obvious this is CG, guys. Like we're not stupid.
I know, right? They think we're retarded.
I also love how Microsoft showing off Assassin's Creed was more substantial than Ubisoft doing it because Microsoft showed us gameplay of that game. Ubisoft showed you a CG trailer.
Yup. We're gonna show you CG trailers, and you're gonna like it.
Well, that's basically what happened with Anthem too. Like EA showed 5 seconds of like a logo,
Yup.
and then
You gonna look at this
Microsoft showed the
logo.
game.
And you're gonna love it.
Yeah, and then Microsoft shows off the game.
Yup.
So what the hell?
And this is how we show our games, not Ubisoft in EA.
I thought that was Beyond Good and Evil 2, which,
Oh, I'm excited for it.
I'm not, because it was a trailer.
I
Need a
don't-
little more.
Technically, I don't care. It's just
Need-
depends.
Need more
This was
gameplay.
just CG people saying fuck a lot.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, somebody will just be
Sounds
interested.
cool, we can swear too.
Yeah, everybody else has done it too, so.
Not like every person in the world does that already.
Yeah.
So, what's next now?
Okay. Wait, final thoughts on Ubisoft.
Probably better than their past E3s, but it still wasn't that good.
Yeah, not the greatest EA this year. E3 this year. Or conference, yeah.
Alright, so now where?
Now we're off to Sony.
Yep, Sony. Alright,
That's a
I'm
hell
gonna
of
say
a
right
lot.
now,
Not
Alright,
gonna
now,
lie, I think Sony had a really
before you rip
Average
Sony into
conference.
asshole, I kind of enjoyed it, but what I did not enjoy about that conference was they showed too many VRs.
too many what?
VR.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
nobody cares about VR.
and plus it's like the only thing that's out that they can show for VR, like Xbox and Nintendo, they don't even have it, and yeah.
There's honestly one game out of this I'm very curious about. What I do to deserve this, my lord. Might be the oddest title I've seen on here yet.
Where have I heard of that?
Oh, sorry. Holy Invasion of Privacy, Batman. What did I do to deserve this?
That's a long ass title. Is it made by Square Enix?
No, it's by
No.
Sony.
JP, Sony Computer Entertainment, and NS America.
Yeah, you know I was being sarcastic, right?
Yeah. Real-time strategy and God game. What the hell's God game?
God of War.
Oh, okay. That's odd to put that in there for.
God game.
Oh yeah,
It's in a genre for this. What I do deserve is my lord game.
Oh,
okay. Speaking of that, they show more. They show more of God of War, the Dad of
Yep.
War.
It's just God of War. It's not called Dad of War. It just says God of War.
I know. I just love saying Dad of War.
Everyone's actually calling it Dad of War.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
this is the last one.
Or the
And it-
Last of.
Man, it did look really good from what I saw. So
Yeah, it looked a lot faster, and they showed off a lot more combat moves in this game.
Oh, did you see the bigger version of Littlefoot?
What?
Littlefoot.
There was a bigger version of Littlefoot. That big ass dog talking to.
You're talking about Land Before Time.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's.
I mean, it's not Littlefoot per se, but I just call him Littlefoot.
Stupid question. Is this game open world?
From the
No.
looks of it,
If you played basically what we were seeing in The Last of Us, basically that's what God of War is, just with an axe instead of a gun.
Oh, fair enough.
Nothing I noticed about Kratos. He doesn't have the freaking Blades of Olympus.
Did you just now notice that?
Yes.
Wait.
Dude, I'm used to seeing Kratos with his Blades of Olympus.
But they showed us a trailer last year where he's using the axe.
Yeah.
How'd you not notice that?
Like I said, I'm used to seeing Kratos with the Blades of Athena or Blades of Olympus.
But we've already known he hasn't had them.
Well,
He has an
shit.
axe.
That's something that can be hard not to notice or hard to notice.
It was in plain sight that there was no Blades of Chaos.
Yeah, but still.
So we were trying to get into.
Oh my god.
So we were trying to get into Horizon Zero Dawn. You mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah, they showed DLC, which I don't care about.
Wait, what did they show off?
The Horizon Dawn DLC.
Oh yeah, this game did come out a few months ago. It did look quite interesting.
It's pretty much a rival to Breath of the Wild.
Except not really, but whatever.
Going to the fanboys out there.
Well, those are fanboys
Exactly.
that just want a reason to fight Sony or Nintendo over something.
They say they gave the game at least an 89 out of 100. Mostly 7.5 out of 5 stars.
I
Highest
haven't
was
actually played it myself, so I don't know how good it is, but it does look like it's a pretty good game.
it looks pretty good, yeah. The Polygon gave it 9.5 as the most, and Destructo gave 7.5 as the least.
Oh, and this is a game I'm hyped for. It's the new Spider-Man game.
Me.
What about you, Ari?
I don't really care that much for Spider-Man.
I mean, the movies are
Yeah, I
fine.
kinda
Just not caring about the game that much.
I mean, it has a lot of action. It looks even better than the one on the PS2. Now, I'm referring to Spider-Man 2 for the PS2. But this Spider-Man game right here looks the shit. And yes, it does have some quick time events, but it's still bad as fuck. As in epic.
Why
Okay.
we move past quick time events?
I know you want to talk about it, so let's go get it done. Talk about Uncharted.
Oh, Uncharted, the Legacy,
Lost Legacy.
the Lost Legacy. They had shown no gameplay, so it was mostly C. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we are on Sony. Okay. Anyway, anyone knows that the audio fucked up at the beginning?
The what?
The audio fucked up at the beginning of the stream.
Oh, right.
What happened?
Basically, it sounded like it was coming from... Basically, it sounded like the audio was being broadcast from a camera somewhere in the crowd and not from direct feed.
Yeah.
So it was very low and very muffled.
I thought it was my Wii U fucking up. Like, what the fuck, man? I can't hear what they're saying.
See, Lost Legacy, that comes out
August.
August 2017, yeah.
But yeah, it was mostly CG. I did see the part where freaking what's her name, Chloe, she punched Nadine in her face. I don't know why though, but I guess we'll find out when it comes out.
Seeing it, well, for any Shadow Colossus fans, they're making a remake.
Oh
I was
yeah,
confused about that initially because I thought it was a sequel, but then no, it's a remake.
yeah.
For the PS2.
I thought it was a reboot.
It's 12 years ago this game made out, damn.
It kinda is because it got remade from the ground up.
So I bet it's gonna look fantastic now on the PS4
Oh no,
now.
it does look fantastic.
So, that'll be good to see then.
Sadly, I'm not too interested in Shadow of the Colossus myself.
Me neither. My friend is, who I know in real life.
No,
For
if only they could reboot Ico or Eco.
I was gonna bring that up.
Any other games are gonna see on Sony?
Oh, wait, didn't they talk about the Final Fantasy game?
No, they showed off Final Fantasy 15 fishing VR.
Yeah.
That's in Square. That's in Square Enix too.
Yeah.
There's a few Final Fantasies. 12 and 14, and then Brave Exvius.
Oh yeah, as I mentioned, they mentioned they show a lot of VR crap. So, which VR game looks kind of good?
None of it.
Well, you gotta keep in
also,
mind. You have to keep
Skyrim
in,
VR now.
Boo.
Really, the only game that looks good VR, and I haven't even tried it yet, is probably Resident Evil 7.
I actually heard that game. I actually heard a lot of people say that that game is like built for VR.
It really is, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that we gotta keep in mind that not every VR game requires VR.
No, some.
Well,
some
no, but
do.
I'm sure it'd be a nice new experience with virtual reality, though.
But Capcom knew they were going to be shooting themselves in the foot if they made Res 7 VR only, because then they'd be losing a shitload of sales.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have hurt them really badly.
And plus, the VR is too expensive.
Yeah, thing's more than the fucking Xbox One X.
And
And the PS4,
okay, how much is that VR shit?
like $399.
Yeah, it's expensive.
That's less than the Xbox X.
Really, I was hearing people say it was like $500 for that headset.
What?
It probably was at release.
That's ridiculous. Fucking hell. There was a game I wanted to mention, but that's on Konami, though, so I have to wait to get to Konami.
No, Konami didn't even have a conference, but go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
There was one game I was curious about. That was Metal Gear Survive.
It's Metal Gear with zombies.
I was never expecting that, honestly. From all the Metal Gear games I've seen, I would never think they would make a zombie game, though, for this one.
Me neither. Well,
Because
this ain't the first time they make a Metal Gear Online game.
Else.
It takes place between Ground Zero and Phantom Pain. It's following the evacuation of Big Balls and Gusira Miller from the besides
Master Miller.
So it's basically it takes place during the prequel.
They sort of
but
transported to.
I think it's technically a spin-off, but nobody was happy when this thing was announced.
Yeah.
Who would?
Because
They basically,
an exploitation of the license.
Either they hit some other base or some other base with Sled, and they fight off zombies, or basically called creatures, and to find materials and do they can't get back to their world. That's about it. Microsoft Windows, PS4, and also the Xbox One. Okay.
Yeah, but nobody's happy about Metal Gear Survive.
All right. So what else? There's a Sony conference. Move on.
The new Spider-Man game.
Oh, we talked
Yeah,
about that.
Celtics mentioned it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was saying it got a lot of action in it, which made me so for it.
I don't really much hear with Sony. I'm got much to say left.
Did they show off any more of Crash at the event?
No.
Because I thought, okay, maybe that was something else I saw that at then.
There's another game I want to mention, but I don't know if they showed up. Yeah, I don't know if they showed XC games at the conference.
They didn't.
Those bastards. Hell, even Shantae was on there too. They could have at least mentioned about that.
The only I think they talked about it on YouTube about the whole the DLC for Have Genie Hero.
Yeah, but it's also getting a Switch release, so...
Yeah. It
Also,
came on the Switch not too long ago.
Also, Fate still Umbral Star, which was already on PS4 before this year. Now it's gonna get a Switch release, so yeah, game's definitely good for any fans out there. I think you'll definitely love it.
Yeah.
And PHP Splash hype for them, from me.
Yeah, I want to look. Yeah, I want to see some more of it.
If
Before I
they ever
get my
get,
hype on.
if they ever get a fucking release date, summer or fall, that's appreciated. You know, how about a date?
No, in Japan they take forever.
Let's see. What other conferences they did besides Nintendo?
That was basically it, and then
Oh,
Nintendo was after.
'Cause there's a hell of a lot of games on here they show on the list here.
Yeah, we could talk about those after we get done with the Nintendo side of things.
All right, so Nintendo
So-
then.
all right. So, what's your final thoughts on the Sony conference?
They
It's
showed the same thing.
extremely average.
They showed the same
Yeah.
thing they did last year. So I
Kind
don't care for
of me, yeah.
I'm excited for it. Even though they didn't show more about Last of Us Part 2. God damn it.
Yeah, instead they showed a different zombie game. I think it was Days Gone.
Yup.
Oh, we didn't even talk about that. Holy shit.
So Super Mario Odyssey, that's a big one for Nintendo.
All right, Nintendo. All right, let's see.
I actually wasn't awake initially when the event went on, but then I saw the individual things that they uploaded.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I watched it afterwards once I did get my ass up finally.
I know
But,
I said this multiple times, but I'm fucking hyped for that game. Ever since they revealed it at the Nintendo event, the Nintendo Switch event a few months back.
Odyssey, you mean?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it looks great. Using that new hat of his to become anything.
Yeah,
what do you
that
think
I
about it,
is
RE?
really cool.
Okay.
I think that's actually one of the best features right now of the game is that you can fucking do that.
Become a T-Rex, you know, Bullet Bill. You can become another person.
Then you turn yourself a bullet bill.
So do the people
No.
in that city now need to perform an exorcism on Mario?
Oh yeah. Okay. What was your reaction when y'all first saw the dinosaur?
I
I
thought Monster Hunter.
was like, wait, what the
I think a
hell?
lot of people thought that.
I was seeing a Jurassic Park game, honestly.
To be honest with you, when I first saw that dinosaur, I was like, "It's the motherfucking T-Rex! It's the motherfucking T-Rex!"
No, I thought it was Monster Hunter, but then it showed the hat.
If you guys watch the Nostalgia Critic, then you guys will know the reference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I watched Nostalgia Critic, but I've never heard him say that.
Well, he says in the Jurassic Park review,
Looks like Bowser and Peach look like they're about to get married.
for like
Hey, look,
the
we
third
brought back a plot point from Super Paper Mario.
and Super Mario Bros.
Yep.
Super Show
It's shades of Super Paper Mario again.
and
That was
Super
really good.
Show.
Yeah, that too. He was,
Yeah.
he was looking really good in that white outfit and all. He was looking great.
Yeah, but Peach looks small as hell for him.
Don't care. He doesn't care as long as he has her.
We just need Bowser in a tux in everybody's life. Just it's amazing.
And another thing, I know I mentioned this during the freaking Nintendo Switch event, but where are the Cooperlings? Did
I
he
guess
like
it-
fire them?
I guess they're just not in there anymore for this one.
Yeah, they got replaced
What?
with the other Cooperlings, who I have no idea who the fuck they are.
I guess we'll know soon enough when the game comes out.
All I
Yeah.
know is one of them is named Harriet.
Harriet the spy.
No relation.
It does look
But yeah,
fantastic. though.
By the way, one of the best
it's-
parts of that trailer was the music they were playing.
Oh shoot! Did it have words in it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it did. I forgot the lyrics to that song.
No.
I gotta listen to it again.
It-
when I get the chance.
this won 3 awards too: best platformer, best Nintendo Switch game, and game of show.
Now, for what I saw in that game, is it gonna be open world?
Yeah, it should be.
Cause that's what it looks like. I know it takes place in New Donk City.
Raccoon City now becomes that.
Then there's the desert world. And there's the Lost World level.
It looks like there's like a jungle too. You go to sort of maybe Niagara Falls. I guess you're pretty much going all around the world.
Oh.
They even have freaking Mario in Mexican outfit.
Oh shoot! Another thing
Mario,
I forgot to mention.
Mario.
Okay, I'm gonna say right now. Okay, I'm gonna say right now. There's a complaint about the game being being so-called racist
That's just stupid, honestly.
because Mario travels to other areas and because he wears the Mexican hat.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
I mean, come on. He pretty much traveled to different worlds all the freaking time, and now it's a fucking problem.
It's these new age gamers that are being stupid.
Exactly. So, guys, seriously, get over it.
Oh, by the way, regarding Odyssey, somebody made this.
What's that?
Super Mario Odyssey 64.
Virtual
God.
Me too. Trailer. Another trailer. Control enemies with your hat. Oh yeah, you can do that too.
It's pretty much Super Mario 64, except
oh yeah, Super 64. That's hilarious.
you control enemies with your hat.
Wait, 130 stars. What?
It's Super Mario Star World all over again. All right, now we're going completely off topic.
Yo, that was actually awesome.
Okay, so Mario Odyssey, it has a release date. It comes out on October the 20.
7th.
Wait, yeah,
October
27th.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said it's coming around the holiday, so I'm guessing that's an early Christmas present, if you ask me.
Oh yeah. Now one I'm sure Ari's hyped for Metroid Prime 4.
Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, let's go with that. Metroid Prime 4
But what about that Metroid 2 remake though?
for the 3DS.
Yeah.
That's also good too.
Yeah.
Samus Returns. Yeah, that should be really
Why is it
good.
not gonna be on the Switch? God damn it!
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, sorry.
Because the 3DS still has life in it,
Oh.
so that's why they're releasing games for the 3DS.
Oh, he's saying hold on. He's coming back.
All right.
Well, let's just share our thoughts on it. Let's just share our thoughts on Metro games once he gets back.
All right.
Oh, there you go.
There he is.
You're right, Ari?
I think so.
Okay. We were just talking about we were about to start talk about Metroid 4 and Metroid Samus
Metroid
Returns.
Prime 4, finally.
And see, the last game was Samus Returns, which was 2017. Oh, that is coming this year. The last
Actually, I
one was
think that's coming in September, and I'm very excited for that.
Yes.
Oh, I never asked Matt about it. I know he's hyped for it as well, because he loves Metroid Prime series.
I mean, I can always play another Metroid 2 remake on my computer, but holy shit, I saw some gameplay for Metroid Samus Returns. I'm like, wow, this looks really cool.
Why is it not gonna be on the Switch?
Because the 3DS is a safer bet.
But technically, the Switch is a handheld.
Yeah,
What
but
you
the
think
3DS is more established, and it's safer than doing it for the Switch.
Samus, Metroid 2 was originally a handheld game. It wouldn't make sense for them to release it on a console.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's just, the 3DS has a bigger install base right now than the Switch does.
And plus, the 3DS still has life in it, so that's why they're trying to increase the lifespan of the 3DS for as long as it can.
I'm over at this point them trying to make the 3DS go out with a bang, so they just said, fuck it, Metroid.
let's see, Samus Returns comes out September 15th.
Oh, okay. Another game I hype for. What do you think about that new Yoshi game?
Before we get to that real quick, I just want to say, I never knew there was a Metroid Prime pinball.
Yeah.
First time I heard of it.
I really had never heard that this was a thing before. I'm surprised. I'm looking at what it looks like. It looks nice, but I really never know there was actually a pinball for this game. It's kind of cool. Oh, okay. That's what's the next game?
The new Yoshi game.
Oh yeah.
Yoshi. So happy. It looked when I saw the trailer, it looked something like Yoshi's Story a little bit.
I was just the recent one I had was Yoshi's Woolly World. Just
Yeah, that Yoshi
neat.
game looks pretty fun. And then that's a new Kirby game.
Yeah.
Looking Rainbow's Curse.
Yeah, it should be pretty good though.
Yeah, cause I tried Rainbow's Curse way back, and you had to use the fucking stick to make Kirby to move. I mean, what you had to do, you had to do the freaking line to make Kirby walk on it throughout the whole entire game, and that's what kills the mood.
Ow.
So I rage quit that game. So now I'm excited they're making a new Kirby game that looks Rainbow's Curse. It looks like they're going back to the old Kirby games.
Yeah, I'm excited for the
which
new
I
Kirby.
like.
So what's the new Kirby game then?
It doesn't have a name right now. It's just an HD Kirby game.
Yeah.
But it
We all
looks
think
so
about that Yoshi
good.
game though. we all think about that Yoshi game though.
Kind of looks like Woolly World a little bit.
I think it's too
Yeah,
much of
that
it.
too. But that game doesn't even have a name yet. This is called Yoshi.
So what about Mario Luigi Superstar Saga remake?
Oh yeah, they're gonna make that on the 3DS. And you know what's funny? Mess up P Adventure. He just started a Let's Play of Mario Luigi Superstar Saga on the GBA. And they announced they announced the remake, and he's excited for that as well.
That looks promising.
Yeah,
So
I wish it was on the
Agreed.
Switch though. I wish it was on the Switch though. But well,
Again, you're not going to be seeing remakes on the Switch for a while.
at
yeah,
least.
true.
All right.
Okay, did we mention that the Nintendo event was 25 minutes?
25 minutes, you meant?
Yeah, that's how long the event was. It was
Oh,
25 minutes.
okay.
Yeah.
So how about Fire Emblem Warriors?
Still want. Oh man,
Fun.
they actually should have wore that on the Nintendo Treehouse, but I didn't watch it. I meant to look into that later. So Ari, what you think of it?
Looks good. I'm a bit disappointed that they're only using characters from Awakening, Fates, and Shadow Dragon. But, I mean, it does look like a fun
7.
game.
Yeah, it's like 7 characters, really, so not too many.
7 at the moment. They're going to be showing more at some other point.
And should be coming out fall in 2017. And
If you only had 7 characters in a fucking Muso game, there's a problem.
Yeah, it definitely is. How about okay, Pokemon Tournament DX.
I believe they showed that doing the freaking Pokemon Direct.
I know they definitely added more Pokemon free to play now, so to use now.
What's up?
Pokemon
Pokemon
DX.
Yeah, Pokemon
Pokemon
Tournament
Tournament.
DX.
Yeah.
I might buy that one just because I actually never bought the Wii U one.
I might get the DX version, cause why not?
Yeah,
Already
that's
got-
pretty fun.
I already got both versions of Mario Kart 8. So what can harm?
Yeah. I want to see more. I was curious about this one, but there's no link to it. Sushi Striker: The Way of the Sushido.
I don't actually know what that is.
Me neither.
It
I
just
just know
looks.
it's a 3DS game.
It looks kind of like it looks fun. It's just tell me the name. It looks fun. I just don't know what it is though. That's the problem. Actually, maybe I can find
All right.
something on it.
So what else they?
There does exist a trailer.
What's up, ESO?
There does exist a trailer for it.
Oh yeah, I found it here.
Sushi
Damn it.
Striker. So yeah, what else they showed off in the Nintendo event?
There's
They
Xenoblade
talked
Chronicles.
about the Breath of the Wild DLC.
Oh yeah. That's oh yeah. The first DLC is gonna come out on the same day when Crash Insane Trilogy comes out, June 30th. And I forgot when the second DLC comes out.
June 30th.
Oh, on the same day.
You should, yeah.
Pack 1 and Pack 2.
I think the first pack. I don't know.
Yeah, the first pack comes out on June 30th, but I don't know about the second pack.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. It's a good thing I beat Breath of the Wild, so I can finally check out that DLC when it comes out.
Yeah, this look pretty cool.
Your thoughts
But
on it,
once I
Ari?
get a chance to play Switch, or let's get a Switch on.
Your thoughts on it, Ari? About the DLC pack? Ari?
Do-do-do.
I mean, I lost connection there already. Oh, there you go.
Will you say Ari?
I don't really care too much. It's just there.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So what else?
There was the Xenoblade Chronicles too. If anyone's a
Oh
fan
yeah,
of those.
yeah. Xenoblade Chronicles
Yeah,
2.
that's actually like one of the first things they showed off.
Yeah, I didn't really care for that game. I never really cared for the first one. I mean, people ask me to play. I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
It's anime.
Okay, I look into that Sushi Striker game. Basically, not only using sushi you can, but also using the empty plates you got from it to attack your opponents with.
Uh-oh, we lost RE.
Oh shit, not again.
Dude, we're like near the event. We're like near the end of the event.
Yeah, I mean, also, yeah, the Sushi Striker, it's basically the stack sushi to use as many as you can, and also attack your opponents with the empty plates. So yeah, it's looks quite fun. Comes out in 2018. What's up, Ari?
Alright, if you can't make it back, then we might as well end the discussion. Because we're pretty much at the end of the event anyway.
Well, I just got to share our final thoughts with Nintendo, really.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks, we're holding you guys up at the moment. We're just trying to make sure if our friend here is coming back in, or just going to call it a night there.
Yeah. Cause
That's a good question, Ari. That is a very good question.
how else I can have good internet yet?
But anyway.
I was trying to explain about Sushi Strikers that BSL shared.
Yeah.
Basically, stack sushi as much as you can, and eat it, and use some of the empty plates as well to attack your enemies with. This is what it looks like so far, but it does look fun. And it comes out next year. But it's interesting. But yeah, I think we're about to go on our final thoughts, I guess, on Nintendo now.
Yeah, since it was a 25-minute event. So, final thoughts on the Nintendo event.
Really good. There was no bullshit, just games.
Yep, it was a pretty decent conference. I still say that Nintendo and Sony tied.
I disagree. I say Nintendo and Microsoft tied.
I felt Nintendo did really well.
Yeah. So what y'all think about E3 in general?
It was alright.
Me, it was an okay E3. It wasn't the best this year.
I thought it was a very meh E3, barring some exceptions.
I know. Like most of the conference were ass.
BSL, Kevin, any final thoughts?
Yeah. That's all I got. Just
okay. Kevin, any thoughts? Kevin?
Yeah.
That's quite a nice thought.
Then you went BRB.
I guess so. No words, Kevin. No words can describe it.
Yeah, I guess this E3 was a little bit overwhelming.
So overwhelming you couldn't even say a word about it. I think we should have mentioned this. So we didn't mention anything about Sonic Forces or anything.
I don't think they talk. Did they show Sonic Forces at during the Nintendo event?
I don't recall. I just know the Game Explain, I think, uploaded some footage of it. Or somebody.
Yeah. I don't think they mentioned Sonic Forces. Besides, I believe they explained too much about Sonic Forces already. We already know about the whole custom characters and all that jazz.
It still looks fun.
And we learned more about Sonic Mania due to YouTube. So there's not much more to tell about Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces. But I can say I'm hyped for them. The hype is real, my friend.
Let's see. There's apparently new enemy named Infinite, and some new enemies that Eggman has now: Shadow, Metal Sonic, Chaos,
Wait. Oh
and
god, something just occurred to me.
and Savak.
Why is Shadow and Chaos are teaming up with the Daily Six?
That's a good question.
What's that
So-
from? Now,
well-
Savak.
Well, it's just Savak. Yeah, part
Yeah.
of the Daily Six. You know, yeah.
So Shadow's gonna be the bad guy again.
Shadow probably lost his memory again.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
What is up with these games and them losing their memories?
It's mostly Shadow. Poor guy's gone through hell.
And Neptune lose their memory, Plague
Hey.
lose their memory.
That's a whole different series there.
But still, why do you think I be saying cliche a lot?
I think that'll pretty much wrap up the E3. Just so I think that's all we have to say there.
But yeah, this year's E3 was okay, so I guess
It was still alright. So
we'll-
yeah,
we're gonna wrap it off here.
yep. So we'll see you guys next year for the next E3 discussion we do, and also back to do more videos and such on here as well. So
Alright.
later, everybody.
Later.
Later.